Yo, what's going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about Star Rail. So before I say anything, I want to be clear that these are just my theories slash ideas and are no way facts set in stone. So with the release of Honkai Star Rail trailers, we kind of start to get a feel as to what this game is going to be about. But the main question is Star Rail going to flop? Now, the main reason for this question is if you look at MiHoYo's past two games, most notably Honkai Impact and Genshin Impact, since the release of Genshin Impact, the communities between Honkai and Genshin have been at each other's throats. First, Honkai dislikes Genshin community with a passion, and Genshin community likes to troll the Honkai community by saying that Honkai copied Genshin and saying that Star Rail is like Genshin but in outer space, even though it has Honkai in the name. I have no idea why they do this, but I'm guessing it's just to troll the Honkai players. So taking that into consideration, you have to think about the release of Star Rail. These two communities are going to have to learn how to coexist with this new game. So my theory is, since we've already seen what the Genshin community is capable of, I can only imagine what types of disagreements Honkai and Genshin communities will have with each other. So in terms of characters of story, I feel like that's where they're going to disagree the most. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that's one of the main reasons as to why I think that the release of Star Rail is going to be quite interesting. And I'm actually curious to see how the communities interact with each other once Star Rail releases. So the second reason as to why I think Star Rail is going to have a hard time is because Honkai and Genshin are both separate games with their own combat systems. Honkai is more of a simpler Devil May Cry slash Bayonetta type of combat system, whereas Genshin is more of an open world uh, type of battle system where you have full control of the battle pretty much. So to go from these types of games to a turn-based game, I feel like in my opinion it's kind of a huge downgrade, which is also why I'm convinced that Star Rail's really not a sequel or true sequel to Honkai 3rd. I would understand if the gaming community was going from a turn-based game to a more complex combat system like Honkai or Genshin, but in this case we're going reverse instead of upgrading. I personally will be playing Star Rail on release, and then I'll get my true opinion as to whether like a long time Honkai player like me is actually going to enjoy that type of game, or if I'm just going to stick to Honkai. Well, we'll see. But so far, I like the idea of the story of Star Rail. However, like I said, going from a complex combat system to a more simple turn-based type of game is not going to have an easy time retaining the players who prefer a more complex battle system, in which they were introduced to before Star Rail. So I would be amazed if MiHoYo can actually somehow put their own twist on this turn-based game, so it stands out from the rest of the turn-based gotchas pretty much. So to be clear, I'm not saying Star Rail is going to flop on release. My point is that Star Rail is most likely going to be facing these problems upon full release of the game. Like I said, these are just my theories and are not facts. So as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to join my Discord in the description below and let me know in the comments what you guys think about Honkai Star Rail. If you guys are hyped for it, if you're not, feel free to let me know. And as always, I'll see you guys next video. Have a good one, guys.